with the okay, we're going to talk about the dream exposed. Uh he's trying to use Beyonce's name, and how Jay-Z and Diddy are um intertwined together. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna let y'all read it. I put my hashtags up, and uh, they said that the dream is a writer, or as Beyonce says, like Tisa says, co-writer, but writer of all of her music, including Cowboy Carter, um, in a scandal now. You know, we're gonna people just use their money and think they can just do people any kind of way. All right, let's see what's going on now, cause we got some more lawsuits going on. Okay, just one second. Okay, that is her thumbnail. Okay, I just gotta give her props, give her shout outs.
Dream, you are being accused of straight Diddy-like crimes, but baby, more importantly, Beyonce and Jay-Z are once again caught up in this. Now listen, we already know that the feds, well, people have said that the feds are investigating Jay-Z in relation to his mingled finances and Diddy. If you guys don't know, Diddy's investigation has been expanded. As we said, where at first it was like what? Smacketing, right? Stracketing. Then it was rug racketing. Yes, I'm speaking in code. Then it got expanded to money laundering and got expanded to RICO charges. If you guys don't know, Jay-Z and Diddy got money together like this. And I know what y'all say. And again, it was always rumored that Jay and Beyonce were divorcing, were going through stuff. When we dug into it, they are just fine. They are like glue. They ain't going nowhere. But they are furiously separating their assets because of Jay-Z's assets entangled in Diddy's. If what the feds are looking for come to pass, baby, Diddy is laundering money, and we know that money doesn't come from a nice place. If you know what I am saying, there are rumored cartel connections. If you guys don't know, the booby trap or little rod was sent to go pick up ladies of the night, or as Daphne Joy likes to say, close friends were actually found. He had to wear a Sean John or whatever hat to show, our bad boy hat to show that he was there for Diddy to actually get girls. The booby trap is rumored to be run by people that might have been in season 1 Narcos. Again, it all connects. Diddy allegedly has secret banks accounts over in Germany, Italy, all this stuff. Baby, it all connects, okay? However, you might be like, but then what Beyonce got to do with this besides being married and dangerously in love with Jay? Well, the dream is also basically Beyonce's ghostwriter, Beyonce's collaborator, Beyonce's close friend. They are a dream team. He was one of the pivotal producers on Cowboy Carter. As a matter of fact, most of Beyonce's hits, The Dream has written, or as Beyonce likes to say, co-written. But more importantly, they stay in the studio. They are super, super close. Now, it is unknown if any of these women are actually saying that they met Beyonce or he used his connections to Beyonce to lure them out. This young lady is saying that the dream promised to make her a star. And what's more important, I am trying to get these documents. The court system is down, but you know, as soon as we get these documents, we are going live with them. We're also... Okay. The dream also promised the young lady to be featured on Beyonce's album, one of her albums. So I just thought I'd throw that little 2 cents in there. Please subscribe to my channel, Valentine TV. All right. I'm gonna talk about all the other cases, baby. It's not safe. I do want to say this: if anybody is getting into the music industry because they think, for whatever reason, right? They think for whatever reason that they can have some future-like escapades. They think they can have 30 women waiting in the room with them, arms wide open, everything else wide open. I hope Diddy, and if these allegations against the Dream can be believed, I hope Diddy and the Dream's lawsuits have taught you one thing. Baby, that ain't happening unless they get in the Diddy special with something special in their Moet nectar, right? They're getting something special in their vodka tonic, or at the very least, again, that they pass some blunts that got them on. I say all this to say, because it's YouTube, I gotta speak in code, but I say all this to say, we now know that that whole groupie life to a certain point was a dream. I don't understand why, but it's happening. Let's get into this. They're saying the Dream, singer and producer for Beyonce, that is her buku buddy, and Rihanna is accused of rape. Now, Rihanna is super, super happy, happier than we've ever seen her. She actually just launched a new hair care line that looks like it's actually made for 4C and natural hair, in addition to wigs and waves. I'm sure it's gonna take over just like Fenty Beauty did. The whole point of the matter is,
and I don't know nothing about the hair care stuff, but y'all know Rihanna, when she came, she was very young. So, you know, she endured a lot. She is a tough young lady. She is a tough young lady to get through all of, ain't no telling what happened to her. But she's going on about her lives, living, raising her children, just as Cassie's doing. That's it. You know, I'm glad they didn't mess her up. She's real nice.
Rihanna was really, really young when she came into this industry. And she was a protege of a lot of people. Kanye West, we're going to talk about his lawsuit in the next video. I know I got a lot to catch up on. She was a protege of Kanye West. She was a protege of Jay-Z. She was young, 16 years old, singing There's a Hero That Lies in You in the talent audition. Remember, they said, I think Andre Harrell wouldn't let her leave the building until she was signed. I wonder what Rihanna, you know, she went through a lot of stuff. I wonder what she actually went through. It's good, whatever it is. She seems like she's in her Cassie moment. She's married to a man that loves her. She is a billionaire. I know there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire, but let's just give her due. She truly came from nothing. She has $1 billion in at least assets, including Fenty Beauty, Savage Fenty, all this stuff. On top of that, she got 2 kids, and she seems to be in mom mode. So shout out to the survivors of the industry. Anyway, Terius Gastildi Diamant, the songwriter and producer, better known as The Dream, has been accused of rape by a former protege. He scored himself hits, but had a few, and remember, he dogged Christina Milian out. Christina Milian probably actually has a lot of stories too, because it seems like that's what everybody wanted to be famous for, so they could have this godlike power over women. Anyway, right? He scored himself hits, had bigger success working with artists such as Beyonce, Rihanna, Britney Spears. He's the focus of a lawsuit filed by Shanaz Mangro. I apologize if I'm pronouncing this woman's name wrong. We'll call her Shanaz Mangro. We'll call her Chan. Also known by, Shani. Okay, her stage name is Shani Monroe. Shut up. I know y'all was sitting there being like, oh my God, Tisa, get it together. According to the New York Times, she claims that in 2015, The Dream trapped her in an abusive relationship, pressured her into aggressive blank, and used his security staff to monitor her movements. She's also alleged that he plied her with drugs and alcohol before forcing her to have blank, which he then filmed and threatened to release. She also alleges that he kept a bang bang close by during blank encounters. Y'all,
they have to do that. You know that they have to either rug you or have a bang bang. I mean, all these women in the world that would date y'all, and y'all still have to mess with people that don't want you. They just want a career. They just want a career. That's it. That's all. Just let it. Oh, I wish it was so simple. You know what I mean? You just sing, get your contract, a great contract, great coaches, all of that stuff, and you just go. I mean, I don't know. It goes back a long way because y'all know Lamont Sanford, Demond Wilson was talking on a podcast, and he said this is nothing new. This went back to when Sanford and Son was on. Yeah, went back to when Sanford and Son was on. So I don't know, y'all. One day we're gonna have a clean cut world as far as the industry. All right, let's see.
If this is even true, the dream's dead. The dream was actually very, very close to Diddy, by the way. In a statement, the dream responded, and he said, "Y'all, I'm sorry this has come to light. I'm truly sorry about this. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to make it right. And what can I say? Y'all caught me." Just joking. He did what everybody said. He said the claims are untrue and defamatory. I oppose all forms of harassment and have always strive to help people realize their career goals. We need Nivea to speak up. Nivea got some stories too. As someone committed to making positive impact on my fellow artists in the world at large, I am deeply offended and saddened by these accusations. On one occasion at the movies, right? Cheney claims he demanded sloppy toppy in front of patrons. After she refused, he forced her into physically painful schmecks before later assaulting her again in his van. Well, why does he have a van? This is not Kendrick Lamar Mad City. Why does this man have the van? Sounds like he's already on the Catch a Predator stuff. You know in 2024 you can't be driving around in a white van. I don't know if it's white, but still. He forced her into physically painful blank before later assaulting her again in his van while pinning her down and making it hard for her to breathe. She said, "What Dream did to me made it impossible to live the life I envisioned for myself and pursue my goals as a singer and songwriter. Ultimately, my silence has become too painful, and I realize that I need to tell my story and heal. I hope that doing so will also help others and prevent future horrific abuse." She claims that Dream falsely promised her career progress, boasting that he could make her the opening act for Beyonce. Now, here's the thing. Why ain't Dream settled with this girl? You got Beyonce's name in the street. And second of all, I'm sure if he promised that in text message, yo, he is done. He signed her to his record label, Contra Paris, with a distribution deal arranged by Sony-owned Epic Records. She says she reported his abuse to an Epic executive in 2015, and she claims she was told she needed to figure out a way to work with Dream. Yo, if this girl can even prove 110 of this, Epic Records is done. In 2013, he was arrested on allegations of domestic violence, but his girlfriend chose not to press charges. Was that in 2000? Was that Nivea? The year later, the same partner, this is Nivea, who was then pregnant, accused him of assault, strangulation, reckless endangerment, and child endangerment. But prosecutors later dropped the case against him. He had a long working relationship with Beyonce, co-writing songs including Single Ladies and Partition. Other hits he's been involved in include Rihanna's Umbrella and Mariah Carey's Touch My Body. She filed her lawsuit against him in Los Angeles. I'm trying to get this paperwork, but the system is down. Her lawyers also represent the singer Cassie, who filed a lawsuit against Douglas Wigmore is trying. Yo, let me just say something. If Douglas Wigmore or Tyrone Blackburn is representing you, baby, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for him, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Also, the young lady that he had taken to the movies that he tried to do that on. She also had a YouTube channel, some kind of podcast, something. But don't you know all of her platforms that she had, she was on them regularly until 2016, and she said this happened to her 2015 and the beginning of 2016. and then all her podcasts and stuff went ghost. You know what I mean? So I believe her. I believe her. Could y'all please comment, subscribe, like, and just talk. I'll talk back. Y'all know that from night before last. But anyway, I'm gonna find something else. Waiting on the court records also. Waiting on 2 sets of court records, okay? Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Be safe out there. I love y'all. Whether you like me or not, I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it. Alright. Love you. Bye.